3rd and 3 for the Patriots. May out of the shotgun. Plenty of time. Hits Douglas on a crossing route and gets a rare first down on a first drive. Mayo said this week he's had a little bit of a mental block. No problems here for the first-round pick. Mayo connects with Hunter Henry and gets it down inside the Jacksonville 35. A gain of 19. 3rd and 3. Antonio Gibson headed into the blue tent under his own power. It is a handoff inside. And inside the 20 is Ramondre Stevenson. May, play fake, looks left, gets pressured, and gets dropped. Devin Lloyd.
He's right there. He's their favorite red zone target.
May swings it out. That's Jermichael Hasty making a cut inside the 10, inside the 5, and he has a touchdown. Another play fake by Lawrence. He has Ingram wide open. He's going to get it into Patriots territory. Dragged down there by Kyle Duggar. A gain of 13. And Johnson will get it, and he'll be hit immediately by the veteran Jonathan Jones. May, pressured, steps up, and he's going to get the first down with his legs and then some past the 35.
That he can handle that situation or that blitz or that coverage.
2nd and 10. May, tight window, and he connects with his tight end Hunter Henry, who did not get touched, and then he got up and made it all the way to midfield. Thank you for joining us here on NFL Network. May steps, throws to Henry again. He's going to get the first down inside the 40 before Miller brings him down. Play clock winding down. The Patriots get it off. May looking left. Throwing now back to the middle and misconnecting with Bourne. And it is now Patriots 10, Jacksonville nothing. Lawrence, play fake, rolls left. Dumps it. And that is Gabe Davis for a first down. Down double digits. 12 change to go here in the opening half. Lawrence, plenty of time, looking downfield, has Christian Kirk inside the 30 as he went up and snagged that one.
Safety's able to come down and make the play. Trevor Lawrence throws a dart into that window.
And they're going fast. That's Dearness Johnson, speaking of fast, as he breaks one and gets it just inside the 20 for a gain of 10. Bigsby back in the backfield. He'll take it up the middle, has an open space inside the 15 and the 10. Back-to-back first down runs for Jacksonville. That's a gain of 13. Lawrence looking to the middle, and he's got Thomas for the touchdown.
Be the best version of himself and to show everybody on this organization why he can be the quarterback for a long time here in New England.
He's going to check it down to Hasty on 3rd and 15. He'll get a little yardage back.
You just can't understand why it's not working, and it's just not functioned properly because they're just making too many critical mistakes, which is what you wouldn't expect.
Lawrence going deep for his rookie, Thomas. He's got it inside the 25. It energizes this crowd. A gain of 58.
And we saw it there on that play.
Bigsby inside the 15, the 10, and taken down, but not before he gets another first down. Christian Gonzalez on the stop, multiple penalties and drops. It's Bigsby again. He's rolling over defenders and gets it down to the goal line. It is Bigsby again, and he gets into the end zone.
To maybe dump the ball off to a tight end or running back in the flat, see if they can get the ball, get the first down after the catch.
Instead, May going deep downfield. He was looking for his rookie receiver, Jalen Polk. Has that jarred loose beautifully by the Jacksonville secondary. Beringer to boot it away. Parker has to retreat all the way inside his 5, and he catches it. Makes a beeline past the 20. He's got some open space. Past the 40. Gets past the punter. Inside the 40. Parker Washington is going to go all the way for a touchdown as he does the Nestea plunge into the end zone. Play fake to him. Lawrence, plenty of time, throws, and he's got Thomas for the conversion. Lawrence looking left, throwing to the middle now. He's got Ernest Johnson, who's got a lot of room inside the 40 to 35, and dragged down by Kyle Duggar. Gain of 27. Bigsby up the gut, inside the 25, and down to the 23. Ernest Johnson up the gut, inside the 10, and another Jacksonville first down. Looks right, fires right. Christian Kirk has it, and he does not have it for a touchdown.
Christian Kirk is able to beat the defender, and if Trevor Lawrence puts it a little bit more towards that far pylon, that's going to be an easy touchdown. That gives the defense the full menu of blitzes, but you got to take some shots here.
May does look downfield, and he connects right at the sticks. That is Austin Hooper.
Drake May wants to be able to extend plays.
3rd and 5, May, time, throws, ball is almost picked off by a returning Tyson Campbell, playing for the first time since week 1 because of that hamstring injury. Lawrence, time to throw, ball across the middle and caught. 3rd and 8. Lawrence being pressured, steps up, he's got room on the left side, he's going to run for the first down, dive head first, down at the 48. New England unable to get those 3rd down stops, and so Jacksonville a fresh set of downs. It's Bigsby up the gut, plows over a few more would-be tacklers and gets it down close to the 40. Bigsby again. Inside the 35, and yet another first down. 3rd and a short 2. And it's the big fella again, mushing his way down inside the 15. And they'll move the chains yet again. Play clock winding down. They just get it off. Bigsby again. Oh, he takes a serious shot. Jacksonville 7 for 14 on 4th down tries this year. Bigsby in the backfield. They're going to give it to the big fella, and it looks like he is not going to get it.
And then when Walker Little gets up to the linebacker, he doesn't get his helmet to the inside. There's nowhere for the running back to go, and that's why he gets stopped on 4th down.
Drake Mays started the game hitting 12 of his first 15 passes. Since then, just 5 of 10. Here on 3rd and 8, standing, looking toward the middle of the field, and he connects with Hunter Henry. Somehow a remarkable catch as he works it up to midfield.
It's a safe throw as long as you throw it high. Hunter Henry coming down with it, another one down the sideline.
That's right, Kayshon Boutte says we're going that way for a gain of 35, and just like that, New England has moved it into the red zone. Are you thinking that this is 4-down territory, getting half of it?
Yeah, you got a drive coming. I think you really got to, when you get down there, go for touchdowns.
Well, there's your touchdown.
See,
made
go for
to
touchdowns.
KJ Osborne. 22 yards and the touchdown. Play clock winding down. May. Oh, and his receiver slipped. Lawrence going to keep it himself and mush forward for the first down. Nursing a 9-point lead. It's Ernest Johnson getting up and cutting back. Jennings trying to stop him, but look at this. Mush doggies, mush, as they push forward for a few more.
You can throw intermediate, or you can run and just pick up the first down.
Instead, it'll be the 17th straight run for the Jags. Yeah, you heard me right. And now Jacksonville in New England territory. So pushes it back, 3rd and 12. May being pressured. Trayvon Walker has done it again. It's 4th and 26.
Yep, they need a penalty.
Here's May. Being pressured, steps up, throws it deep down the middle of the field, and tipped and incomplete. Wow.
So if you wanted to keep hope alive, you had to have this one.
Bigsby's going to get into the end zone yet again as he puts the exclamation mark. Improves to 2-5. The New England Patriots fall to 1-6. Your final score, Jacksonville 32, New England 16 for Joe Thomas.